You deserve more than apologies. Learn to recognize true acts of love. In a relationship, it's easy to fall for excuses that seem to justify unacceptable behavior, but it's crucial to understand that words without action are not enough. You deserve so much more than empty promises or justifications. True acts of love are seen in sincere gestures, consistent care, and genuine commitment. In this article, we'll explore how to recognize these precious gestures and learn to tell the difference between empty excuses and real displays of affection. It's time to free yourself from relationships that don't fulfill you and claim the authentic love you deserve. Because deep down, love should never be a series of excuses, but a natural outpouring of respect, support, and devotion. 2. The difference between excuses and acts of love. Excuses are often attempts to justify hurtful or negligent behavior. They can come in the form of broken promises, rationalizations, or arguments that minimize the pain caused to you. For example, if your partner says, "I'm sorry, but I was too tired to spend time with you this weekend," it might be hiding a real lack of commitment. On the other hand, a true act of love would be taking initiative, like planning a surprise outing to make up for that lost time. True acts of love are about taking concrete steps that show real consideration for the other person's feelings and needs. 2. Common excuses and what they mean. There are many common excuses that reveal a lack of commitment. Phrases like, "I'll do better next time," or, "You know I love you even if I don't show it," can be a mask for problematic behavior. These excuses create a cycle where one partner constantly feels disappointed and undervalued. The implications are serious. They can lead to a loss of trust and a buildup of resentment, undermining the very foundation of the relationship. 3. Understanding your emotional needs. To appreciate true acts of love, you first need to know and understand your own emotional needs. Identify what makes you happy. Do you need validation, quality time, or support for your goals? For example, if your main need is to be heard, and your partner never takes the time to ask how your day was, it could be a sign that they aren't listening to your needs. Recognizing and communicating these needs is the first step toward receiving the authentic love you deserve. 4. Identifying the signs of authentic love. Authentic acts of love can show up in many ways: being present during important moments, making decisions together, or simply making an effort to support you in your projects. For example, if your partner truly cares, they'll take the time to ask how you're feeling after a bad day or make an effort to be there for you, even when it's tough. Another sign of genuine love is the ability to apologize and correct mistakes, not out of obligation, but from a sincere desire to do better. 5. The role of communication in love. Communication is essential for a healthy relationship. It's important that both partners can express their feelings and needs without hiding behind excuses. For instance, instead of saying, "I'm sorry if I hurt you," a more authentic approach would be, "I understand my actions hurt you, and I'm committed to being more mindful in the future." This kind of communication creates a safe space for open and honest discussion, which strengthens the connection between you. 6. The consequences of staying in a relationship built on excuses. Staying in a relationship dominated by excuses can have serious emotional consequences. It can lead to a loss of self-esteem, a constant feeling of frustration, and a sense of resignation. For example, if you find yourself always waiting for changes that never come, it can leave you feeling powerless. Relationships based on excuses can also lead to a cycle of emotional dependency, where one partner clings to the hope that the other will eventually change. 7. Learning to set healthy boundaries. Setting clear boundaries is crucial for protecting your emotional well-being. This means not accepting excuses as a substitute for real love, and clearly stating what you are, and are not, willing to accept in the relationship. For example, if your partner keeps making promises without taking action, you could say, "I appreciate the apology, but I need to see real action to feel respected and loved." Setting boundaries makes it clear what you deserve and empowers you to make informed decisions about the future of your relationship. 8. Valuing sincere gestures of love. It's important to recognize and appreciate the small acts of love that strengthen a relationship. This can include everyday gestures, like a thoughtful text, a sincere compliment, or a small gift for no special reason. For instance, if your partner makes your favorite meal without you asking, it shows they know you well and want to make you happy. Valuing these gestures helps build intimacy and connection while encouraging more positive behavior. 9. Freeing yourself from toxic relationships. Finally, if you realize you're in a relationship where excuses are frequent and acts of love are rare, it's essential to take a step back. Ask yourself if this relationship truly makes you happy, or if it brings you more pain than joy. If things don't change despite your efforts, it may be time to consider walking away. For example, if you've clearly expressed your needs and your partner continues to ignore your feelings, it might be a sign that you deserve better. The decision to leave a toxic relationship can be difficult, but it's often necessary to find your peace and make space for healthier connections. Conclusion. In the end, you deserve so much more than fleeting apologies or broken promises. Recognizing true acts of love is essential for building fulfilling and healthy relationships. By learning to distinguish between shallow excuses and authentic gestures, you take control of your love life. It starts with clearly understanding your emotional needs and setting healthy boundaries. By valuing sincere actions and staying open to honest communication, you create an environment where love can truly flourish. Never forget that every gesture counts. It's not just about the grand moments, but also the small daily acts of kindness that nourish a relationship. If you find yourself in a situation dominated by excuses, it's crucial to step back and reevaluate the dynamic. You deserve to be surrounded by people who show their respect and value for you through their actions. True love should never be about compromise. It should be a mutual celebration. So, make the choice to free yourself from toxic relationships and claim the authentic love you deserve. Your worth isn't measured by the frequency of apologies, but by the depth of love shown by those around you.